And let me just say that this offer sold out the last time that we had this on the air, which was back in May. We are just now back in stock in the 120 count of the tea combo assortment from Stick Beverages. And 72571 is the item number. And what you're looking at is me brewing a fresh cup of tea. Not only is this tea imported from Sri Lanka, also the finest quality tea, but it is done in a way, in a delivery system, where the stick that it comes in is the actual brewing mechanism. So it's all grab and go tea. It works out to be about 25 cents per cup when you look at the 120 count that you're getting. And with this offer, you get 3 different flavors. So I want to talk you through the flavors and show you exactly what you're going to receive. The one that I just am brewing now is the black tea. And once you put the stick in the hot water, let it brew, swirl it around for 3 to 5 minutes, just like you would do with a standard tea bag, but then you get the perfect, delicious black tea. The one that I've been drinking throughout the show is the lemon ginger. And again, the flavors, we'll talk about that in detail in just a little bit. The third flavor in the offer is the chai tea. So of course, if you love the idea of a chai tea, then that is the third choice. M72571, this is what 120 of the Stick beverages look like. They come individually wrapped. When you take them out, you get this incredibly unique and different brewing mechanism, and that is what you do to brew the most delicious teas. The mastermind behind this whole process is Ward Myers, and he's developed this in 2019. Is that about right, Ward?
Yes, that's when we introduced it to the United States, was 2019. Yes.
Cool. Well, what a great idea.
Yeah.
And of course, 3 individual flavors, and we'll go through all of them, but we're so glad to finally have you back in stock. Cheers to you and your delicious Stick beverage. Nice to have you with us. So
I better make a cup then.
Yes, please do. Cheers so you can join in the party. So talk to us about how you came about this technique and why you wanted to brew these teas this way.
Sure. Well, if you're a tea drinker, you know how challenging it is with the tea bag, with the dripping and the mess and everything. And, you know, that was a big problem, I thought, when drinking it, especially if I wanted to do it on the go, in the car, whatever. So what we did is we created this what we call brewing stick. It has 1,200 brewing holes, and it's all self-contained, very convenient, super easy to use. All you need is hot water. But the best part is that when you pull it out, there's no drip, no mess. And I like to put honey in mine. I saw you put honey on the bread earlier here. I like to put it in my tea, but you can use this stick as a spoon as well. You don't need to dirty a spoon. This just acts as a spoon. So it's really pretty amazing. In 2019, the tea won Best Tea in Europe. And it was 1,200 submissions, and it won the best tea.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
I have a little bit of a cold. Yeah, thank you. I have a little bit of a cold, so
I was
tea is
just
great.
telling Pat, I have been suffering for weeks with my seasonal allergies, and everyone in my family, well, not everyone, my oldest daughter and I are the worst with allergies, but I've heard so many people saying the same thing, and there's just nothing like tea. Whether you have it hot or whether you have it iced if you want to, this is delicious. So if you don't mind, and we'll go through each one of the flavors, and here's the update. Say it again, Frank, I'm sorry. A lot of folks are picking up more than one set. There is no auto delivery on this, and already 600 spoken for. So please continue the process of placing your order. And remember, these did sell out the last time we were on with these. So let's start with the chai tea, if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. So chai tea, it's a rooibos. It's a very popular tea in South Africa. It's growing very quickly here, but it has a cloves and cinnamon.
It smells so good.
And it smells great. It's great for your digestive system. It's a great after dinner tea, and it's caffeine free.
It's so smooth too, and you can taste the flavors. I don't have any sugar or honey to put in my tea, and I probably wouldn't with this because it is so smooth. There's no bitterness to it at all. So that's the chai. And it's not a choice of, remember, you get all 3 of these. So then let's get into the ginger.
Yeah. Well, so ginger, the lemon ginger is one of our top sellers as well. And if you can see by what you have there, in the water, you'll see little crystals of what that is lemon zest. And it gives you a really strong lemony flavor.
I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah, see that?
Okay.
Yeah, so it gives you a nice, a real nice flavor. And it's
and that's not a leaking of the tea. That's the actual. It's supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, it's designed to get that really rich flavor.
Right.
Which it does. And again, that's ginger's very popular and lemon's very popular, especially in teas. We combine the 2 together.
Yeah, that's very good. And there's something soothing about ginger. We'll talk about that a lot of times too. How the spiciness of ginger, which not hot spice, but there's like a vibrant taste to ginger, very distinctive, and it balances really nicely with lemon. And then here's your black tea.
Yep, the traditional black tea. It's probably the #1 tea in the world when it comes to tea drinkers, and it's that does have caffeine in it. Super rich, smooth. The tea comes from Sri Lanka, which is the premier place in the world to grow tea.
Right.
And that's the best out there.
And again, the process of doing it is so simple and so easy. And if I wanted to make an iced tea out of it, I certainly could by just putting ice cubes in and adding whatever, the lemon, the mint, or whatever. Pat is here with us, Ward, to enjoy the tea. And which one did you have during the show, Pat?
I started with the lemon, and then I thought, Ward, that I didn't like chai tea until I tried yours. And I love it. I agree with Jane. I wouldn't even put anything in this tea. It's that flavorful. And each one, they don't have that. Sometimes when you use a tea bag, you sort of get that bite with the tea. They're so smooth.
It's the bitterness that sometimes kind of,
Yeah. Well,
this
in tea, there's a natural mineral called tannins. And it's in all tea. So with the tea bag, you're kind of bobbing it. You spin it around a spoon. You're squeezing those tannins into your water. With this delivery system, you don't have any of that, so the tannins stay out, and that's one of the reasons why it won Best Tea, I think, is just because of the smoothness.
Yeah.
The delivery.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Jane, I'm gluten-free, and there's a lot of things in here that we appreciate that aren't in here, like no preservatives, no artificial flavorings, or anything like that.
Yeah, no additives. It's amazing what we even make this product where the packaging, we use vegetable dye for the packaging. So that's how, products made over in Europe. And so it just really, they're really, conscious of the environment and that type of stuff.
Isn't that great? Everything about it is just delicious. If you've got a tea drinker on your gift list, male or female, I was thinking about my brother-in-law who is a huge tea drinker and actually talked us all into getting electric teapots, which we now have. And when you enjoy tea, having it be prepared this easy and so quick that you can just put a couple in your bag if you're going to work, or just always be able to have your favorite beverage, even when you go to a restaurant. I think this is just an amazing assortment. 25 cents a cup is basically what you're looking at. And you get all of these that you see here. You get the stick teas in the black tea, in the lemon ginger, and in the chai tea. And if you have never tried all of those flavors, then here's an opportunity to get the entire thing. They do come in individual boxes. So Ward, if I wanted to give just a box of maybe the black tea, I could do that. Or if I just want to give the lemon ginger to my mother-in-law and maybe keep one for myself, I could do that as well.
Actually, that's a great idea. So you'll see for each tea, there's 2 boxes of 20 sticks. So keep one, give one out. My dad, I do that all the time. he drinks 3-4 glasses of tea a day. And,
Well, and I think it's something
likes
that
the variety.
it's something to be shared. Just like we talk about enjoying a glass of wine. At the end of dinner, typically I'm having dessert and probably tea, not coffee. So this is a great assortment with 2 that are caffeine free. And then of course the black tea, which you can enjoy pretty much all day. You get everything that we see here. Just a reminder, they did sell out the last time that they were offered. So get them while we have the 5 easy pays of $5.90 per month. So in the last minute or so, just give us the run through of each one of them and then talk about your delivery system.
Absolutely. So the delivery system is amazing, I think, for this tea. So there's 1,200. It's kind of hard to see on here, but there's 1,200 brewing holes. There's no drip, no mess. It acts as a spoon, so you don't need a spoon. Individually wrapped, so you can take it with you. You can throw it in your backpack. You can throw it in your glove box, your purse, wherever you want to, take it with you too. Camping, that type of thing. 3 flavors. You got the black tea, which is caffeinated from Sri Lanka. You have the lemon ginger. It's caffeine free.
Right.
And then rooibos, which is caffeine free as well, and that's a chai. And they're just a real nice assortment of different flavors.
Right. Awesome. Well, Ward, always a pleasure to hang out with you for a little bit. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your evening. Cheers.
You too. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, Pat, that was the quickest 2 hours.
Oh, that was so fun.